All right. Just first and foremost, just a huge congratulations to the University of Utah. Coach Hogue and her staff are amazing people. And for us to have to run into each other at this point in time is kind of unfortunate. Just a huge senior class for them, great players. So just all respect to them. But secondly, just so proud of our team. And we had to do it a hard way, and we had a tough regional. We also had, obviously, a very tough super regional, and this team hasn't gotten taken to an if game. And it was going to be interesting to see what happened, because if games are if games, and you never know. And Taryn had a tough game yesterday. She didn't have her best stuff, I didn't think. She didn't think on Friday night, and I thought she did a tremendous job of owning what happened yesterday and waking up and being a completely different pitcher that she needed to be today for our team. Proud of our team. We played our butts off on defense. We got the timely hits when we absolutely needed them, and we got the shutdown defense just like we play. And just could not be more proud of a group that this group is, and it's led by all these people up here and the people that follow them. But it would have been a travesty if this team didn't make it to Oklahoma City, and we found a way to do it, and all the credit goes to them and the coaching staff for building this team up.
Allie, talk about your emotions. I mean, that last out, ball's coming at you.
Yeah, I was just like, I don't know, I was honestly pretty emotional, and like, we have a saying that's like, keep the pleasure greater than the pressure, and it was not like I was pressured, but it was like we need to win this, like we deserve this so much. So I had like that tense but like competitive attitude the whole game, and like that last inning I was just like, Taryn, you got this, like me, you, the whole team, like we can do it. And she spun the ball so well, and then I was like, whatever ball comes my way, I'm going to catch this. Like I don't care if I do a freaking cartwheel and jump over the fence, like I will catch the ball. And so I don't know, I was just like so proud of her for like spinning the ball well all game, and then I was just gonna have her back no matter what. I kept telling her that. So yeah.
Casey, what does it feel like? I mean, you guys came in, you and Allie, after the last team that Coach Tarr took to the World Series. What's it feel like for you guys to make it this year, your senior year?
I mean, it's amazing to see yourself set a goal and work hard for months as a group and go through adversity and go through highs and lows and then find yourself achieving a goal. And obviously it's not our ultimate goal, but it's a really big goal, and we've worked really hard, and we've gone through a lot of stuff, and we've stayed together, and this is just the greatest feeling, because you just know how much went into it. So I'm just proud of our team. I'm proud of Taryn. I'm proud of our coaches. I mean, they lead us the whole way, and it's just huge.
Coach Tarr, that sixth inning, you got 2 on with 1 out, and then suddenly 2 pitches later you're in the dugout after a caught stealing and a line out. How big was that to get the momentum back on your side?
Yeah, you get into dangerous parts in a lineup, and just credit to the work we put in, and sometimes the game doesn't favor you, like yesterday, and sometimes the game favors you if you do it right. And this team honors the game, honors the process, and good things happen to you along the way when that happens.
Taryn, yesterday, what was the issue yesterday for you? You didn't have your best stuff. You said, what were you struggling with?
Sorry. Give her the mic.
I feel like, everybody goes through days where they just don't really feel like themselves, or they feel like, it's just don't have your best stuff. And I went through that yesterday, and I was able to kind of take a step back. And, Sam came in and did an amazing job. She, put it into things. And I woke up this morning, and I kind of talked with Coach Tarr and some of the other coaches, and I knew that I had to wake up today and put everything I had into everything that went into the game, because I knew my teammates were going to do the exact same thing for me. So I needed to give every ounce of what I had into today.
Taryn, have you ever had somebody sighs of relief being today?
I definitely think today was probably talked the most, but this team's amazing, and to be able to play alongside these girls and with these coaches is something special, and I'm excited to see what else we have in store.
Anything else?
How big a confidence boost is it for you guys to win a game like that on the strength of your defense? The last few games, you've just, scored run after run after run. This game, it was a little bit different. Like, Does that help you guys going into the World Series?
I'll speak to that. I think just this team has gone through a lot. I mean, the majority of them, not including Taryn, had to deal with a couple years ago when we didn't have a shutdown pitching staff, and they had to find a way to score sometimes 15, 16 runs a game. And to transition a team, a young team, to now a little bit of an older team, to understanding championship softball, like that game epitomizes what this team and the growth that this team has had, because they can't expect that they're going to score 8 runs a game and win 8-7. We need the shutdown arm to get where we want to go. We need the shutdown defense, and then hopefully we don't just score a couple runs. But if you get into those situations where you do get into that close 1-run ball game, that's what this is all about, being able to play the game the right way. And I mean, it's neat to be able to see the growth. I mean, it's kind of the whole weekend was kind of characteristic of our growth.
Coach, you said after the final game in the regular season Utah series, you gave them 12 hours to celebrate. How did you turn around to OKC this week, but how long were you there?
Yeah,
10 minutes.
let's see. No, I don't have my watch. You're not allowed to wear the watch. I think we can finally not take the gas off the pedal, or the foot off the pedal, but I think we can relax a little bit to understand that this is a grand achievement, and how we got here should be celebrated, because these things obviously are very hard to come by. Dina Tyson, one of our kind of most prominent alumni, she texted me last night. She's like, do you know that no senior class has gone without going to the College World Series? I'm like, yes. And she's like, do the girls know that? And I'm like, yes. I'm not going to go there. They don't need anything else. They got it. This team has all the motivation in the world. So we'll enjoy this, for the whole time that we're in Oklahoma City, because now it's the next level. Now it's what we come here for. It's what all these guys come here for. And I think the pressure for us as coaches is to give them the best experience to get there. And I'm just so proud to say we gave them the opportunity to get there, and they made good on it. And again, all the credit to them, because it's all about them and them buying into it.
I know you might have answered this just now for the senior class thing, but you've been to the College World Series a few times. I'm just curious if there's anything unique to this team.
This team, maybe as I get older in coaching, I'll have different questions, but this is probably one of the best teams I've ever coached, and it's because of the leadership by Casey and Allie, and then Z, and the younger ones behind them. But it's one of the best teams I've ever coached, and they got me to go to their Bible study this morning. I wanted to see what that was all about, and I'm so happy I did that, because not everybody's into that kind of stuff, and we support all kinds of things, but I'm just so proud of them and who they are and what they stand for. It's an amazing group to coach.
Allie, so on in the 5th inning, when you had the 2 plays in that inning, and both were remarkable, but you were right next to one of them with Sis Bates up the middle. I mean, that was silly. I mean, how did you make that play?
Watch top 10 tonight.
She said, watch top 10 tonight.
Pub it up.
Yeah. I mean, she just goes all out. I mean, we just have Taryn's back. Whoever's on the mound, we have their back. And Sis is just an all-out player, and she's going to go for it. So I was just ready. I was kind of sketched out by the flip, because she was dove for it, and I was like, where's this ball going to go? So I just had to make sure to get one out, and didn't get the other out. But, I mean, yeah, I think we played pretty good defense, and it just went our way that game. You kind of even with the bunt that was bunted to Kirsten, and I was yelling too, and, sometimes that can go the other way. Sometimes sometimes they're safe, so I don't know. We just attacked and got it done. Sorry, I got distracted because I saw her in the back.
I had a question for just the 2 seniors. You guys now have officially played your last game here at this stadium. What are you going to remember about this, especially these last 2 weekends, playing here in this atmosphere?
I mean, before we're done, if there wasn't any more questions, last thing I wanted to just say for whoever watches this of our fans is just a huge thank you. And this answers that question, is you know, we've gone to a lot of other places to play, and they've had some great fans, and people put up on their boards, greatest setting and whatever, but I mean, there is no greater place to play than right here on our field in Husky Stadium. And this regional and this super regional, these fans have been unbelievable through every pitch. We get them going, they get us going. I mean, we use them as momentum, and I couldn't think of a better last game here. I mean, I was kind of tearing up on the bus right here, and Allie's like, no, and I was like, I know. But like, it's so emotional because it means so much, and so you can go, but I just want to say thank you to all of Husky softball and all the fans, because it's been a ride. It's been amazing.
Yeah, I definitely agree, and I think Casey and I have definitely had a handful of conversations just about like trying to stay positive, but at the same time like, oh, this is like getting close to the last game, and then we lost last night, and we're like, we just wanted to play another game on our field, and like just like having those conversations with her, and just really getting to like enjoy the moment. Like, this is an emotional time, and like we want to get to the next step, but at the same time, like, it's our last game at this field, and so. Yeah, I agree. Just thank you to everyone. And just, I don't know, this team is special. I'm just excited as we continue to go to Oklahoma City. And no one on our team has been to Oklahoma City. And it's just going to be super special. And we're just really hungry to attack whatever team's there.